You're something beautiful, electric chemical. You take my breath away, feel my emotions push and pull. Shooting stars in your eyes, you're bringing me to life. Love how you say my name, you make it feel like summertime. When you reach out your hand, I find myself again. Electric wonderland, no, I just can't get enough. You feel like magic, magic. Just one touch, my God, I gotta have it. You feel like magic.
Hey everyone, hello. It's another Monday, my favorite time. I'm your host, Kay the Intuitive Empath, but you guys can call me Kay for short. I hope everyone's had a great beginning of the month. Corinna says, wishing you a fabulous evening, and to you as well, my lovely. And as you all see, Corinna's already got the emoji game rolling by sharing some emojis. So you guys come on in, start sharing those emojis, and hop right into things. I'm going to go over some of the house rules for those of you who are new here. But for the rest of you guys, make sure you're hitting that like, share, and subscribe button. Tag a friend to tell a friend to come on in and join the show. All right, so some of our house rules here, okay? We do not do any legal or medical questions here, and those are for some of the obvious reasons. We are not licensed physicians, so we are not authorized to answer some of those questions, so we're going to save those to the professionals. Also, we do not do any general readings on this platform. If you have a general question, then please head over to mypsychconnection.com, and one of the lovely psychics on there, including myself, will be happy to answer your general question. Also, we have donated readings. So we have a 3-minute, a mini, a medium, or a mega. The mini, medium, and mega are untimed, and they go as long as they go. So feel free to submit in those questions that you guys have, as my psychic sister Bunny says, the burning questions you have. You can submit those in, and you get 2 minutes with free reading if we get the time. But guys, please do be patient, as there are lots and lots of people, and we want to get to everybody as quick as we can and give you guys all the answers you're looking for. All right, we have a lot of great show for you guys. Again, we do have the emoji contest tonight, so make sure you guys are sharing those emojis all night long if you want an opportunity to get a free mini reading from me later on in the show. Of course, we'll have our crystal corner, and today a new edition of our enchanted spreads. We'll be doing a horror card instead of an Alice card this week. So we're going to do something a little bit different to get all festive for one of my favorite seasons, which is Halloween season, of course. Now, if you guys are into the Halloween season and you love the horror movies and all that good stuff, go ahead and let me know what you think. I love horror movies. I just came and seen The Nun. I love me a scare. All right, guys. Well, enough of that. We are going to go ahead and get into our first question of the night. All right, we have Miss Gemma. Hello, Gemma. Gemma says, hi, Adam and I were watching TV. A wedding advertisement came on, and he said to me to not get my hopes up about marriage. It hurt as he proposed to his exes a few times. Why doesn't he view me as a future wife? Okay. Gemma says, now it just makes me think he's not serious about me. So, Gemma, one thing I want to say is don't allow your mind to get the best of you, okay? Because it's easy for us to go to the immediate worst case scenario, right? And one of the first things that I see you do, you went to, why doesn't he see me as a wife? Instead of, what is his true intentions? Where's his mindset coming from, okay? So I see your question there of why doesn't he see you as a future wife? And I don't believe that's quite the question that you need to ask here. To me, this seems to be what is holding him back from wanting to push forward in a relationship, right? And the thing here that I see is he is worried about how things will change. Okay, we have our Queen of Wands here in the Two of Cups. So this isn't something that you've done wrong. He sees as the relationship is harmonious already. He's like, if it's not broke, I don't want to fix it, right? He's been left abandoned before. He's been let down. He's been hurt, and people have changed up on him. And so now he's got that Queen of Wands energy where now I'm going to do what's best for me. All right. Because I've already been burned before. So I'm not going to allow that same situation to happen again. So again, honey, I say, this isn't a thing of what you've done wrong. No, this isn't a thing of he doesn't see you as a future wife. It's he has a history. He has a past. He has traumas he's been to. It's not that he'll never do it. Right now, he can't see himself doing that. So right now he's saying, listen, don't go and dive into getting all these hopes up here for this, because that's not where I'm at. He's being honest. He's communicating, and you should be honest and communicate as well too. What are your fears here? What are your anxieties? What is it about that title that is holding that importance to you? Okay, honey, take time with that. But I definitely hope that helps. I'm sending you lots of love, and honey, keep your head up. I know that's definitely a difficult one. Speaking of difficult times, guys, I know that there's been a lot of, big energy, right? We had that the harvest moon that just came. That was a full moon. There's a whole lot of energy that got put out. And I hope you guys soaked up all that you could abundance wise. In fact, yesterday was the first of the month, right? So we did our cinnamon rituals. If you believe in that, blowing the cinnamon into the door and bring in the money and the abundance and prosperity into your house. Does anybody else do the cinnamon ritual, or is it just me? Let me know if you guys like to do the cinnamon ritual or not. I'm a cinnamon girl. A little bit of extra cinnamon on everything sweetens it all up. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get into our next question. Oh, Diana says, I have. Oh, see, so it's not just me. I'm not the only cinnamoner. Cinnamoner? Did I make up a word? This is where I need a dictionary. Anyhow. Yes, but absolutely, guys, if you don't do the cinnamon ritual, I strongly recommend it. The first of the month, you want to blow the cinnamon into your doorways. I am a bit extra, and I really don't know if there's rhyme or reason to it, but I do every single doorway from my balcony to my basement to my front door. I do them all. But I may have to get you guys the good facts on there, but that's how I do it. So however it works for you guys, I feel like there's no real wrong way, but blow that cinnamon and attract the abundance. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into our next question. Audrey says, hi, Audrey. Will things go my way in regards to telling my dad, Ken, my employer, that I quit? Ooh, I need him to allow me unemployment while I train for fostering. Thanks. All right. Oh, Audrey says, I've already told him I quit and he's fighting me. He left me completely unemployed for the last 3 weeks with no pay. Okay, can I see the original question to see? Okay, so Audrey, it seems as though you already got your question. So maybe if you have another question, we'll go ahead and get back to you, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get into our next question then. All right, Max. Max says, hi, how are you? I was doing so much better with my gifts, and now it seems like I'm feeling offline again. Any insight as to what's going on? I'm feeling a bit wired up and out of tune. Thank you. Let's see what's going on with your gifts. Oh, right away, Queen of Swords pops out. Okay, honey, you're feeling emotionally off here. There's some things that you need to reevaluate in regards to your life or what's going on, what's been happening, because there's a failure for you to feel fulfilled in some sort of way. There's something that's missing. And the thing is I feel like your spirit's not been right. I feel like your emotions haven't been right. I feel as though there's something like you haven't been yourself. So therefore, you're not going to be able to tap into anything that makes you feel good. You're not going to be able to utilize your gifts to the best uses at this point in time. To me, it's almost as if there's too much that's stacking up and you haven't had a chance to really take a step back. When was the last time you took a step back? When was the last time I don't know, it's like you've almost got too much going on. I almost want to tell you to stop. Pour something out of one of your cups, maybe. Reflect on because you also got that Queen of Swords too. So it's like reflect on what it is that you need to bring back into your life, and also maybe who you need to filter out. There's some to me, I almost just feel like there's something that you're not wanting to face, or you, maybe even going through a bit of a depressive spout. So maybe time for you to switch some things around. And even with the Queen of Swords, be more bold. Okay. Stand up for yourself. Is there something you've not been saying, or there's something that you've not been, again, what haven't you been facing? That's my biggest thing. It just feels like there's something that's not hitting you right. So I want to encourage you to look at those things, and then Spirit will help open up all the rest of those doors for you. Okay. Bell, but I feel like I beat the bell that time. That was a beat the bell. One day I'll get an award for my beating the bell. Thank you so much for your wonderful question, honey. And guys, if you have any questions, make sure you go ahead and submit a question. Please be specific on your question. That way we're able to go ahead and answer it. If you would like to skip the line, of course, you can send in for a donation. And we have a 3-minute, a mini, a medium, or a mega. And if you liked your reading, you can go ahead to Journey Ryan Live/reviews and leave a review for me, Psychic K. Or if you just enjoyed the show, of course, you can go ahead and leave a review. Bunny says, hey, you beat the bell. See, look, that's really a thing. We'd be really excited about beating the bell around here. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into our next question. All right, we have Haley. Haley says, hi, how does John feel about me? And will John and I talk soon together, either during class or outside of class? We just met a month or so ago, and he is a romantic interest. He is a Pisces, and I'm a Cancer. Thank you for giving those zodiac signs. And we're going to go ahead and see if John is going to talk to you before or after class. So first off, it seems like he's a little bit anxious. It seems like he's overthinking this whole situation. Nine of Swords comes out first. So this is, I don't feel as though this is going to be a thing of before. This looks a whole lot like after. He's got to let, and so do you. I feel like you guys both kind of have to drop your defenses. You guys are balls of anxiety. Like, you're waiting for him to come on. He's like trying to get himself together to, you know, have the conversation. So it's just interesting. What I see here, though, is that there is a huge sense for you guys to just literally just drop your guards and maybe just open up a little bit more with each other, because it seems like there is potential here in this relationship. Honey, I almost want to say you have to even be a little bit more forward, because it's like, if you want something to happen, it's telling you to take the action. Okay, take the action. You got 2 knights that came out. So you got your Knight of Swords and your Knight of Cups. It's funny because the thing is you guys have something that I feel like you're going to see that grows more towards November than it feels like present now. And that's, again, because I feel like you guys are kind of holding back on some of your energies, and you guys aren't talking enough, or you guys aren't pushing yourself out there enough. So allow that situation to kind of bubble up and allow yourself to open up, and then you'll see him open up as well. All right, honey, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your question. Guys, if you're enjoying the show, or if you want to see more great shows, don't forget you can click on the subscribe button for the YouTube channel, or like us on Facebook or any of the other wonderful platforms that we are on. And if you have a question, you can click the links on Facebook or YouTube to go ahead and submit a question. And if you like your reading, you can, of course, leave a review on journeyryanlab.com/reviews. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into our next question. We have Jimmy. Hi, Jimmy. Jimmy says, hi, hope all is well. I've wondered about what some of my gifts and abilities are. Ooh, I like that question, Jimmy. Let's see. The first thing that I just pick up just directly from your energy, my eyes almost instantly started to ache. So oftentimes I say that maybe someone who has, and excuse my lingo and whatever it may be, but prophetic sight, someone who can see things or feel things that are coming. Your dreams may hold a lot of importance for you, and even vision. So there's this thing here that I noticed, that people who have sight or signs stand out to them. So you may notice that you may be better with direction maps, signs, things like that. Those things stick out more to you than anything else. It's almost like you're seeing a way before there's a way. Um, and I don't know what this is too with your body temperature, um, of the heat and the cool. But you may also be feeling energies around, which makes a lot of sense. If you're seeing, you would be able to feel. I would say take time to focus heavily on your crown chakra, and your third eye chakra. Uh, Take time to meditate and to really connect with your deeper spirit guides and things and ancestors. And you may notice how much more they give you to see, but also remember to remain grounded in that time as well too, because it can be difficult getting those visions and getting these feelings. They actually talked a little bit about this earlier on Bunny show, with Destiny K, and they were saying about the intuition and these feelings and things like that. So that's something you may want to check out. That was on YouTube. Shameless plug. But if you're feeling things and you're, give yourself time to see those things all the way through and journal. Okay. All right, honey. I definitely hope that helps. That was a beautiful question. I absolutely love talking about gifts and how you can even open up and develop those a little bit more. So thank you so much for that wonderful question. And considering I was just talking about some of the chakras, one of the things I wanted to talk about today was about our root chakra and how we can kind of feel if that is something that is misaligned. So I'm going to throw out a few things and stay tuned for later in the show, because I'm going to tell you how to get over some of this if you are catching any of these symptoms, or if these are some of the things that you're kind of going through. So how you can kind of learn if your root chakra is misaligned is just some of the feelings like that you're kind of going through. Are you feeling worthless? Are you having family problems, dysfunction there? Working a whole lot, almost obsessively, having a mistrust of the people around you, having dizzy spells or anxiety, feeling spacey, lightheaded, hoarding or binging things, having weight gain excessively in your thighs or your love handles. Any of these things sound like you feel like you're losing control, having hypervigilance, having trouble eating, either overeating or undereating. If you're having any of those symptoms, guys, pay attention, because I'm going to go ahead and let you know a little bit later on in the show how you can strengthen and get that root chakra realigned. A lot of times we don't realize what it is to feel misaligned until you know what it is. So if you're feeling any of those symptoms, guys, go ahead and drop those down in the comments. I'm curious to see if anybody's feeling off. Bunny says, I'm 100% sure my chakras chronically misaligned. Oh no, not chronically misaligned. Oh my. Yes, so Bunny, you'll want to stay tuned later, because I do have some tips to help you feel back on track and back aligned. Okay. All right, we are going to go ahead and dive into our next question. Oh, Haley says, thank you for my reading. Appreciated. I do feel we are both anxious. Yes, I will try to be more forward with him so we can talk things again. Thank you so much, Haley. And thank you so much for that review. And don't forget, you can leave a review on journeyridenlive.com/reviews. All right, now we'll go ahead and get into our next question. All right, Bunny says, hey, now that there is a significant environment shift, will me and my fiance have a better time managing financially? All right, let's see. So the answer is yes to this in short, but in long, I feel like your fiance is going to be your stronger support. Okay. We have our King of Candles, which is virtually our King of Cups, right? He's going to, or King of Wands, he's going to take more of that leadership position in you guys' household. He's going to want to be the workhorse. He's going to be the one to make sure everything is managed and maintained. And here's where your role needs to come into it, honey, the strength. Okay, you have to recognize that he's going to want to be who he is, and you have to be that support and not, allow yourself to feel as though you have to do all of this or do that. Let him be who he wants to be, because he has this wants, this desire with the Knight of Potions. That's the Knight of Cups, virtually, to tend to you, to take care of you. So I would say allow him that space. Do I feel as though you're definitely going to contribute? Yes. Bunny says he is always the grounded one. He's got 3 jobs and all the energy. Yeah, and I can tell but he like that makes him feel fulfilled. That's what makes his cups run over. Yeah, you're going to help. You have the 2 pumpkins, right? You're going to be able to help out and put some energy in there as well. But to me, this is like he really steps up. I know you say fiance, but he's moving to be husband material, and he's trying to show you not only can I take care of you, but I can take care of our future down the line. So allow him that and give him that. Allow him to have that. That seems to be very huge here because you've got it came out that strength. You may have trouble allowing him to take the wheel, but you have to trust in that situation. That's what I'll say. All right, honey, it seems like you guys are going to be okay though. All right. So I definitely hope that helps. Thank you so much for your wonderful question. And congratulations on your new environment shift. All right, if you guys are enjoying the show, make sure you're hitting that like, share, and subscribe button. And make sure you're sharing those emojis because we do have a contest later for the person who shares the most emojis. They get a little mini reading with me later on. All right, enough of the card talk. It's my favorite time, little crystal corner. Okay. All right, so today we have aura quartz, and boy, do I have so many beautiful pieces to show you guys. So the wonderful thing about aura quartz, as you can see, is you can see all the colors of the rainbow in them. But there's so many different types of aura quartz. Okay, hold on, let me put a little back to it, okay? There's so many different kinds of aura quartz that you can have a nice little kind of variety. There's pinks and oranges are all the same thing, right? All the same thing, just different kinds. But most aura quartz, you can kind of get that rainbow effect that comes in them. Okay, so aura quartz, what is it good for, right? Blockages, removing energy, clearing out your chakras, all of them, all of the above. This is like clear quartz on speed, okay? If you have any kind of chronic pain issues such as MS, fibromyalgia, nerve pain, this is the crystal that you would kind of want to gear to. This also is one to help alleviate depression and almost removes every sense of blockages from you. Now, the way that you kind of want to clear this one out, because you guys know I'm all about the cleansing and the smudging and the doing it the right way. With this one, you want to do it selenite for 72 hours. Now, I know that seems like a long time, but there's a lot of packing this. This thing clears out literally all chakras and a lot of pain, so it's a big deal. Also, natural lighting. So that can be indoor or outer that you can use. And lavender. Now, I know that's something different than what I've ever, I think, said on Crystal Corner, but this is one that you can sit with lavender. And again, that's for about 72 hours as well. So this is a really cool one. This is one that's really going to balance you out. Oh, and guess what? My fire signs, this is the Aries. This is for the Aries signs, and this helps your crown chakra a whole lot, okay? Bunny says, oop, I have chronic pain and chronic misalignment. I'm going to have to get 100 of these. Yeah, and you know what? These, the little Jimmy ones, these are cheap. You can get these ones for about $2 or so. Now your big boys are going to cost you more. Your big boys are your towers, your titanium ones. Those are going to run you a little bit more. You're looking at probably about 15 to 20 range, probably about a $50 range, but these are good ones. Rosie's Real says, yes, I have all of that. I need that. Okay. So I had pain people on the show. My pain people need to have need to have this crystal. Bunny says, we like being a baddie on a budget. A baddie on a budget. Yeah, and here's a tumble too. So yeah, there's a lot of great ones. I hope you guys, well, it seems like you guys did go ahead and enjoy that Crystal Corner. So I hope you guys learned a little bit about aura quartz. And if there's any crystals that you guys use to help clear out your chakras, all chakras, your crown chakra, or that even help with pain management, etc., go ahead and drop those in the comments because it's clear that people love to see different ones that can help out. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. We're going to go ahead and dive into our next question. Bunny says, thank you. I'll just do housewife baddie foolishness. All right, we'll dive into our next question. All right, we have Nova. Nova says, hi, how are you? I'm wondering what's coming with these interviews I've done, and will they lead to anything? All right, let's go ahead and see what we get. All right. Yeah, well, yeah. Okay. First off, big yes. These interviews are going to lead to something. You get your King of Coins, you get your World, and you get your Four of Wands. So this is great. Basically, all of these say that one, you definitely have an opportunity coming. Two, I feel like you have more than one opportunity that's coming. You're probably going to have to make a decision. Now, the job, there is one job that sticks out to me. I don't know why I hear number 3. So maybe it's a third place, or maybe you went to it at 3 o'clock, but something here with the 3 stands out to me. And this says that this is going to be the one that will be your long-term job. You'll be here for a while. And not only that, there's financial security that comes here. King of Coins is King of Pentacles. So not only will you be able to provide, but you're going to be comfortable as well. Real card shows here that this is something that's going to give you a lot of sense of fulfillment, something you've been really wanting. And to me, it's something that you're comfortable, you're able to get by for the long term. So this is great. I think one of the things that stands out to me is that you've been working really hard to try to get to this opportunity. And this is an opportunity that's going to come a little bit quicker than what you're thinking right now. So where you're feeling like maybe this will be months off, I don't quite feel the same. I feel like this may be something that you'll find out here probably within this next month. So I'm gonna wish you the best of luck on your job search. Definitely looks like you got something coming your way. So definitely keep your head up and know that there is good times to come. When in doubt, blow some cinnamon in the door. Who knows? Who knows if it works the next day? I'm just saying, just go ahead and do it for me. Thank you so much for your wonderful question. I hope you guys are enjoying the show tonight. Make sure you guys are still sharing all these beautiful emojis. Corinna says, I love the idea of lavender to cleanse. Makes sense using the frequencies and vibrations. Yes, it's different, right? And this is one of the reasons why I love explaining to people different ways to clear out, because everybody thinks it's, just these, oh, all I can do is smudge. Well, there's more than just smudging. There's more than just sitting your crystals out in the sun and the moon. No, let's really dive into it. There's all kinds of things, if only you know how to utilize them, right? So I'm glad that you found that tidbit a little bit helpful. Thank you for your feedback. All right, guys, make sure you guys are sharing and subscribing us out still. We've still got a whole lot of great show upcoming for you guys. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into our next question. All right, Jazzy says, I was wondering what is coming as far as my career. All right, let's go ahead and see what we get. You guys noticed today I'm taking time to use all my dark horror decks, my villain decks. I'm so enjoying the Halloween season. One day you guys might catch me on here in a costume. What do you guys think? All right. So in regards to job, first I feel as though it seems like maybe right now you've been in a pullback phase, okay? Because there's a detachment. Things weren't quite going the way that you're used to. Strength card comes out though. I feel like this is more present now. You're kind of getting more control over things. And it shows that things pick up for you. I feel as though tis the season, if you will. Tis the season. Things are really, really going to speed up for you. I really want to say next week feels like a game changer. I know that's very specific, but it does. It feels like whatever this lull you've been in, you come out of it. I feel as though there's opportunities that come for you, because this paranormal card came out, and that typically indicates something that's coming to you, not you coming to something else. I feel like it'll be unexpected. I feel like there's opportunities that come. I feel like this is what your spiritual practice. I feel like at first you had to pull yourself out of something, because look, that detachment, you had to pull yourself out of something, grow stronger from it so that you could get this Queen of Wands. And that's that energy of, listen, I've came out of this gutter, I'm pulling myself out, and I'm doing something with myself now. So it really feels like just a different pace of things. Your attitude changes. Because your attitude changes, your business picks up. So keep whatever this energy, the bell. I got the bell. Keep whatever this energy is you have going, because it definitely seems like you're on the right path now. Journey says you have to believe in yourself even when no one else does. Thank you for that quote, Journey, because in fact, I forgot to say it was my quotes. And I have a quote for you guys. Okay. I wrote this down because I wanted to say this the right way. But I seen this quote when I was scrolling on Facebook. You guys know you can find a quote anywhere and it holds meaning. So this quote says, let people do what they want to do so you see what they'd rather do, and that'll answer all the questions that you have. That quote hit me so hard today because so often we are trying to dictate what other people are going to do. Hey, please do this, please that. Don't ask nobody for anything, okay? And again, when someone shows you who they are, you believe them, right? Journey says, spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come without leaving happier. I love that. Squirrel says, procrastinate the procrastination squirrel. And now, Journey, Squirrel beat you to making me laugh today. So good job, Squirrel. Squirrel gets the award today. Jazzy says, thank you. It does resonate. I've been pulling myself out of a funk lately. Oh, Jazzy, we are sending you lots of love, honey bun. And thank you for that positive feedback. You can also leave feedback on journeyryanlive.com/reviews. I'm going to keep pushing that, guys. We're going to go ahead and get into our next question. We have Lizzie. Hi, Lizzie. Lizzie says, hi, may I ask, is my husband returning home on the... Okay, wait. So you do your dates backwards. 10/13. So I believe that's October 13th, 2023. All right, let's see. I'm from America. I'm learning, though. I'm learning. All right. Yeah, I do. Okay, so yes, I see him coming. The thing here is there's something a little bit, I want to say your date may be a smidge off, and it may be like a day later or date. Like there's something here with, I almost want to say the time is what is a little bit finicky here, because you have the High Priestess, you have the Chariot, you have the Ace of Swords. So in short, like, yeah, he's coming, but there may be some sort of like timing issue or something there that may kind of get in the way. Worry not, though, because I definitely see him coming back home, and it seems like this is a really great experience for you guys, no less, because, wow, look at that. The Chariot card came out twice. Look at that. Look at that. Chariot came twice. Okay, so things are going to be happening relatively quickly. So whatever shift or whatever time it is that you're supposed to, just think that there may be something that shifts a little bit there. But like I said, don't worry, things are going to be okay. You guys did get the 9 of Pentacles, which does indicate that you do get what you want and that you guys are going to be happy, especially once you see each other. But understand there may be just something like short in that day where you're like, why is the time off? Why, like, he's supposed to be here at 1 and it's 4. You know what I mean? It may be something to that regard, but don't worry. Keep your cool because things are going to be okay. All right, honey. Thank you so much for your wonderful question. And I hope that helps. I see all those beautiful emojis being shared. Guys, continue to share those emojis. You know, I love the green heart emojis. I love unicorn emojis. I love butterfly emojis. I love pumpkin emojis. Send them all to me. All right. Because we do have a game going on. Journey says, I'm sick of following my dreams, man. I'm just going to ask where they're going and hook up with them later. Speaking of dreams, let me segue in, guys. We have a dream show with myself and Journey on Wednesday at midnight. So that's Tuesday night, 11 p.m., then Wednesday, midnight a.m. Okay, come check us out where we dive into dreams and kind of really dissect dreams. Last week, we had a really, really great time. So if you guys come to the show, make sure you have a nice, juicy, girthy dream for us to dissect, because we would love to get to the bottom of it. We got to do a couple of them last week, and it was so much fun. So we definitely look forward to seeing you guys later on in the week. And of course, we have a whole bunch of great shows lined up for you guys all week long. Right after me here at midnight, Journey's back on. So Make sure you guys check them out. And if you guys want to go ahead and skip the line, don't forget you can send in for a donation for a 3-minute, a mini, or a medium, or a mega. Well. Instead of Alice time, we have horror card time because, guys, I didn't switched all my cards out for you guys today. So we're going to go ahead into a horror card. And this is much like Alice. It just focuses on horror movies and helps you kind of dive in. Now, these are dark. Okay, so they're not meant to be light stories. All right, so this says there can be no community between me and you. We are enemies. Okay, there can be no community between me and you. And then because my son asked, I also pulled from my Stranger Things decks and got the Queen of Pentacles to go with this card. Okay, so now with this, okay, this is all about how we have to see people for who they are. Stop trying to break bread with your enemies. And someone shows you who they are, say it with me, you believe them. Okay. You cannot sit here and try to expect something out of someone who is not capable of giving it to you. Too often we make the mistake of befriending someone or giving someone more of ourselves than what they actually deserve. Start setting people where they are. Not everybody's your friend. Not everybody's your acquaintance. Not everybody's a companion, and not everybody's a proper partner. Okay. You have to dissect the difference. You can't sit with someone who's ever disrespected you. You can't sit with someone who's looked down on you, and you can't sit with someone who's treated you poorly. Start learning how to separate the difference, because once you start letting those people in your life, they're going to chip away at your happiness at any chance they get. So I encourage you to stand your ground, to make it be known where your boundaries are, and make it be clear that you cannot be in that person or that situation anymore. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed my horror card pull for the day. And if you guys like that, well, we have more all October long. And if you guys love that, we actually have the enchanted spreads with the horror cards also on YouTube. So guys, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because that content will be dropping. I seen someone say right on, Kay. Right on, Kay. Kelly says right on, right back to you. I'm glad that you enjoyed that. I really enjoy the horror cards, guys. They really dive a little bit deeper if you allow yourself to open your mind up. All right, guys, enough of that. Oh, here goes Journey. Before you criticize someone, you should walk a mile in their shoes. That way you can criticize them and you are a mile away from them and you have their shoes. I can hear him saying that. He's like, you're a mile away from them and you can have their shoes. Read it in my Journey voice, like, okay. Bunny says, not being able to accept the truth sounds like a personal problem, and that personal problem is not within my tax bracket. A quote from Bunny, oh, y'all are sassy today. Squirrel says, learn the rules like a pro so you can break them like an artist unknown. You guys are cracking me up because if you guys can read these in their voices, then you are hearing how they are saying them, and it is with all of the sass in the world. I promise you. Journey says, clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence in society. That's true. Guys, if you have any. If you guys have any, yeah, you guys, Buddy says we broke Kay. You guys did because you guys are making me laugh. I know, I love a good joke. Okay, so do you guys have any quotes? Look, I said I love a good joke, and these are quotes. If you guys have any quotes, feel free to share them throughout the show because I'm the quote girl and I love a good quote. And I love these sassy quotes y'all got tonight. We're on a trend. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into our next question. All right, we have Diana. Hi, Diana. Diana says, first time here. Oh, well, welcome. She says, newbie, well, will I find a love life soon and anything on money? Do I need to improve my diet, please? Woo! Diana. Okay, Diana, we're going to pick one of those three. Let me see those questions again. We're going to pick one of those. And if you would like a more in-depth reading, you are welcome to click the link and we can answer all three of those. So let's go with the first question you asked. That seems to be your burning one. Will you find a love? Will you have a new love life soon? So I see a little bit of time of isolation here, like kind of you're on your own, and it doesn't seem like you're necessarily the happiest about it. However, note this, there's a time here where you're needing to potentially start making your list of what and who it is that you want, and then start looking in the proper places. Because right now it's like you're not satisfied with what you see in front of you. So that means you need to go and look elsewhere. A lot of times we get stuck on, maybe we're looking for this type of person and this kind of lifestyle, but this isn't it. I think there's a need to let go of whatever ideal. My husband passed 20 months ago. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we need to let go of that ideal because you're not going to find hubby again. You're not going to find that specific kind of energy. But here's the good thing. Okay, we have the Sun and we have the Six of Pentacles that comes out. Now, to me, this indicates more so into your next year versus your this year, that you're going to find someone who's able to meet you halfway. So no, it may not be that same. She says 10 months ago. Oops, no worries. I'm so sorry for your loss too. Okay, sending you lots of love. But I feel like this person will have either similar experiences as you, and I feel as though this person will kind of help you feel a little bit more complete. You did get that Sun card too, okay? So I hope this helps. Give this situation time, and it'll definitely allow your heart the time to heal, okay? Because it needs that. All right, thank you so much for your wonderful questions, and thank you for joining us for your first show. Appreciate it. Journey says, before you marry a person, you should first make them use a computer with slow internet to see who they really are. I'm so sorry. Okay, with slow internet to see who they really are. And that is the truth. Okay. Also, I feel like let them teach you how to drive because, that really shows the true colors. So if you guys are enjoying this show or you love the My Psychic Connection family, make sure you guys are hitting that like, share, and subscribe button, telling a friend to tell a friend to come on in. All right. And if you love any of the readings you have, please feel free to leave a review on journeyroundlive.com/reviews. Diana says, thank you. And you are so, so, so welcome, my lovely. All right. Journey says, I love being married. It's so great to find that one special person you want to annoy for the rest of your life. I would love to stand here and talk with you, but I'm not going to, Journey says. I am done with him for the night. He's just trying to get me because I said squirrel made me laugh first. Okay. Guys, make sure you're still sharing those emojis. Journey says you know it. I'm going to have a puddle on this floor by the end of the show. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into our next question. All right, Ellie says, how will Jacob and I heal? So let's see what we get for you two. Ooh, all right. This looks really rough. I'm gonna say this, I don't like the sugarcoat much, but you have the Ten of Wands and the Habit card that come out. Now, the Habit is an additional card that this author created that she threw in the deck, but with this is kind of saying there's more tough times to come before anything better. The biggest thing is you guys need to remember to stick together. Knight of Pentacles comes, and that's one of the most loyal parts in the entire tarot deck. So there's a way you guys need to understand how to work together or how to communicate together. But there's something here that if you guys don't figure that out, it feels like the healing is going to be a struggle, a rough process. It's a long road here that I feel, but you guys have the potential of turning that around. You do have the Magician. So whatever this is, I almost want to invite you to go back and to really figure out what will work best for you guys together. But I can't help but to say you guys should be depending on each other or relying on each other and not apart. So that'll make this whole situation a lot more complicated. Ten of Wands is hard, and it indicates that there's more hardships to come, and it still indicates that there's a long journey to go. So whatever this may be, honey, I want to say take the time to breathe, take the time to step back, cut yourself a break, and also communicate whatever the feelings you guys are going through so that you're not feeling so isolated, alone, or hurt by this. But it definitely feels like you still have quite the road ahead of you guys. It's tough. And I even feel like there's this emptiness that feels. I almost feel like an ache here. I'm going to send you some healing energies. Lots of love your way. And I hope that helps, honey. Thank you so much for your question. Okay. All right. And we have an emoji contest winner, Kelly. You are our emoji contest winner. Thank you so much for playing along with us. And all you had to do was share some emojis. So I'm going to go ahead and pull from my vampire deck. Have you guys counted how many decks I used today? I don't even know. We're going to pull from our vampire deck and give you a card for you. All right. Okay, the past is, oh, Kelly says, yay. All right, the past is a prison. Okay, past is a prison is the card that comes out for you. And this is a bitterness, a grudge, or a refusal to let go. When this card comes to you, this tells you you have to start allowing your past to just be your past. You can't sit in it. You can't dwell in it. You can't worry about yesterday. You have to worry about today. The past can oftentimes lead us to feeling this trapped or isolated feeling, and we can sometimes make ourselves feel worthless, alone, out of whack, out of sorts, right? You have to let situations go and also allow people to be whoever they're going to be. You don't want to get stuck and caught up in whatever that web is, right? A spider can lay the web out, but you can avoid it. You don't have to stick to it. There's something that you've been holding on to. I would say exactly right. Past is a prison, moving in here. Yeah. I would say allow these things to go. And also, it's okay. Here's the biggest thing. Just because you let something go doesn't mean you can't honor it. I can honor that this situation happened. I can recall that this situation passed on or that these things have gone on, but I don't have to live in it. I don't have to suffer through it. And I don't have to put myself through that pain anymore. Okay. All right, honey. So the past is a prison is your card. I definitely hope that helps. And thank you so much for playing, Kelly. I appreciate that so much. All right. Now, I told you guys that if you had those symptoms from the root chakra, I would give you guys some clarity and some answers on how to strengthen that root chakra. And one of the easiest way to do it is grounding, right? Earthing, going out there barefoot, sit outside in the nature, get into it. Get some plants, do some cooking, do some things that make you feel stable. My favorite exercises is color visualization. Red ball visualization is the one that you would use for your root chakra, which because that color of the chakra is red. You simply close your eyes, envision a red pinprint and see that growing until all you see is red through your eyes, and then clean it up all the way until that red goes out. It'll take about a minute to get through that exercise and breathing while you do it, but that'll help to settle you. Also, Himalayan pink salt, okay? Dancing. Okay, herbal teas. I love a herbal tea. Using aromatherapy. So if you're an essential oil user or just a person who likes the aromatherapy, black pepper, sandalwood, and ginger are the ones I want to recommend for you. And then saying your affirmations of I am safe, I am secure, I am stable. Okay, those I am statements. And then, of course, you guys know I love the crystals. So your crystals, your red jasper, your septarian. And notice too that with the root chakra crystals, a lot of times those crystals are ones that are healing, okay? Especially from people with emotional wounds and abusive cycles that they've been through. It's meant to heal pain, Okay. All right. So I hope that helps for any of you guys who were saying earlier that you were struggling. Kelly says Clary Sage is good too. Yes, it is. I've only named a very small portion, but there are so many more. And if you guys have any ways to help strengthen that root chakra, please do put those in the comments. People do like to read that, and it definitely helps. So I appreciate all the input. Thank you so much. All right. I hope that information helped. Kelly says, thank you so much. You are so welcome. I love it. Oh, Rosie says, yes, dancing. I love all of your suggestions. Thank you, Kay. I'm a person who has to get pumped up. Like if I'm feeling out of whack, I put some music on and I'm like, let me get in my zone. I am the tiger. All right, guys, if you're enjoying this show, don't forget you can like, share, and subscribe. Share us out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Jerry says, never follow anyone else's path unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path, then by all means, follow that path. That's a good one. Jerry says, insomnia sharpens your math skills because you spend all night calculating how much sleep you'll get if you're able to fall asleep right now. That is me. I'm like, I could get a solid 25 minutes in if I close my eyes right now. Anybody else guilty? Okay, we're going to get into our next question. All right, we have Abdu. Okay, I keep cycling anger and hope. Why? Ooh. Let's see what's going on. It's a really good question. Okay. Biggest thing that comes out is the confusion. Two of Swords comes out right now. You aren't feeling, here we are, you're not aligned. Your root chakra is misaligned, so you're not feeling stable. So you're feeling a lot of different emotions, right? You're needing to change your perception of the way that you're looking at things. One thing is be more honor whatever it is that you need to let go of. It feels like there's some emotions that are very much so unresolved. Eight of Cups is a painful transition, a painful letting go. Like I'm needing to leave something behind. So there's something here that you've been holding on to that I think it's time to let go. And it may not even be something that you're giving enough credit or honor to, because it's look here, your King of Wands came in reverse. So there's some sort of energy you have that's being stubborn. Maybe you're not wanting to face something, or maybe you've not gotten to have a certain reaction that you need to have. I think it's time to allow yourself to feel your feelings. And that's the thing. We have to give honor to whatever feelings that are coming up, that anger, hurt, pain, rejection, whatever it is, fear, whatever it is. You have to honor those emotions first before you can do something about them. Okay. So allow yourself to like channel through those emotions. And I really feel like that's because you're not facing something. And then things will get more secure for you. Literally, the Ace of Pentacles came out, literally the grounding card. Okay. So I would say just give yourself a moment to feel your emotions and also face your emotions. Okay. All right, honey, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your question. And I'm sending you lots of luck in healing on your journey as well, because it seems like you've got some things you want to get through, okay? All right. Woo! Not be getting the chills. Thank you, Journey. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and get into our next question. All right, Audrey says, okay, asking something else. Hello again, Audrey. Am I on the right track or have the right idea, intuition about something that is going to happen to my dad's company? Okay, let's go ahead and see what we get. Thank you for coming back, Audrey, and asking another question. I so appreciate it. So I definitely wanted to get to you tonight. All right. So, Audrey, yes, and yes. I feel like there's there. I feel like your dad's kind of going to go through a season of a loss. It almost feels like, though. All right, so when you're asking for confirmation on what your intuition is saying, the World card, the Emperor card, huge. Those are both indications of yes. But then look at this, the Will. This is why I said I feel like there's something that's going to change. Whatever your dad was used to, whatever that consistency was, things are going to start changing. We have our Nine of Wands, and it seems like things are going to get harder. So it seems like there's kind of a difficult path. It's kind of like what he's been putting out. It's like he's going to get to see. So to me, it almost feels like a lesson that's going to be learned, an eye-opening experience, a kind of a wake-up call. It's not anything that he can't get through. Audrey says, yes, makes sense. It's not anything that he can't get through, but I think the thing is it's going to make him realize, I almost want to say that he's not always been fair in some sort of way, right? So this is going to be that karmic circle kind of coming back around. So it'll be kind of interesting. I would say for you, keep yourself, keep your distance. You know what you have to do. And sometimes you have to allow situations to play out. Audrey says yes. Sometimes you have to allow. All right, honey, I hope that helps. Oh my gosh, not the last question. Wong, wong, wong. Well, we are at the last question of the night. So without further ado, let's get it. All right, Kelly says, hello, Kay. Hi, Kelly. Will I be moving to a different state after the house sells, hopefully around the end of the year? Please and thank you. Very specific. I love it. Let me get into it. All right. Yes. Sun card came. I was like, it was jumping. It said yes. Yes. And also, honey, yeah, I do. Yeah, look at this. 9 of Cups, even 2. Okay, so big old yes all around. Let me go ahead and dive a little bit into this housing situation, though. I feel as though, one, you're going to get the numbers that you want for yourself. 2, I feel as though everything kind of is going to fall into place. It's going to be like dominoes. Boom, 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 boom. One thing after the other. Like everything's going to tie up pretty quickly. Kelly says, ooh, okay, that's great. Yeah. It's like, because for me, it was like things move very quickly. Once that sale goes, you get the money that you need. It's like you're going to be gone. Everything kind of starts falling into place. So this looks really, really good for you. But I'm going to tell you this. Buckle up that seatbelt, because it's like you're going to be going on a bumpy ride. You may feel like as the process is going, you're be like, oh my gosh, I'm ready to just sell and get it over with. But the moment you do, things are going to really take off. So keep your head up for that. Okay. Woo. Thank you so much for your question, Kelly. And also thank you so much for participating all night long. I love it, love it, love it. Guys, you have been an amazing audience tonight. I appreciate all your time and all your beautiful questions. And I hope that you guys definitely learned and took away something from the show, because that's always what I'm seeking to do. I also appreciate all of the positive feedback. And if you guys would like to leave any kind of reviews, please do go to journeyryanlive.com/reviews. And you can leave a review for myself. You guys can also catch me again at midnight on Wednesday, but the show is not over. The fun is not done. Okay, guys, come back at midnight tonight, because Journey's on and you guys don't want to miss them. All right. I love you all for watching, and I'll see you next week.